I heard yesterday, I guess, there's 3 millions of Feldenkrais practitioners on the States. I want to ask, or maybe um, explain a little bit more, why you
Mm-hmm. Came into
to,
Feldenkrais?
yeah,
Oh,
why
okay.
you? What
Pain,
happened with your body?
pain.
Yeah,
Don't go through decades, 4 decades, 4 decades plus of no pain, no gain, because I'm an A-type personality. I'm very passionate. I'm very driven. My first career was an opera singer. And it was the lifestyle that eventually it was time to reevaluate because it was no longer, I can't not. All of a sudden, I was doubting and saying, what am I forfeiting now? So I came into Feldenkrais because of pain, because that second career that I fell into was culinary. And you do not work for decades, 80 to 100 hours a week doing it all. So sooner or later, I started to break down. And I started to feel like I feel old. I feel achy, but I never called it pain. I called it sore, stiff, tight, achy. But I knew I couldn't do what I wanted to do. And so I was trying everything to sort of help me. And I used everything that was out there, the medical model to the best of my ability, what insurance would cover, as well as all of the other approaches that would complement. And so somebody, because I read a lot and I studied a lot and I trained in hypnotherapy and neurolinguistic programming, somebody else that I trusted said to me, why don't you try Feldenkrais? I'll do anything. And they said, wait a minute, I'll find you someone. And they found me an Amherst trainer, someone skilled, trained by Moshe, who actually lived in my area. And I had my first lesson. It was with Donna Blank, for those who might know. And I was touched in such a way, unlike any other session I had had to try to fix me, where I felt, you get me. You're not judging me. You're meeting me where I'm at. You're not making me feel what I can't do. You're helping me. And I left there going, oh, I got to do this. I mean, it was that automatic. This is something I can't let go of. And so I mentored with her every week, FIs, which was my way in, functional integration, until finally 4 months later, she said, I think maybe I'll welcome you to ATM classes. Now, that might surprise people, but when you come from no pain, no gain and proactive, and I can do this, well, that's how I started ATM, to learn. That was an habituation that I needed to reevaluate. So I sensed it and knew it in my training with Tony Robbins, but I didn't have the pathway yet. So I committed. I longed for the sessions. I wired them in. It wasn't like I was making myself. Every FI I got, it went so deep into me. Every ATM eventually I started to do, it just wired into me. Like the librettos I would study, the melodies I would learn, the automatic ability to just create dishes when I was doing culinary. It just came to me. And then I started my training 2.5 years after I did this mentoring. And so I knew from the get-go, within a month of sessions with her, I was not only going to train, but I was going to become a practitioner. That was going to be my new career. That's how I came into Feldenkrais a little over 20 years ago. And I haven't turned around since. And it's something I'll do to my dying day.